Meghan Markle and Sarah Ferguson should have been the best of friends, but their relationship has been anything but smooth sailing. Sarah Ferguson and Meghan Markle could have been the best of friends, with seemingly much in common and both having navigated the intense scrutiny within the firm. Marrying into the royal family brought its share of pressures, something Fergie became all too familiar with during her decade-long marriage to Prince Andrew before their declared amicable split in 1992. Despite living at times with Andrew at Royal Lodge, the 64-year-old has felt the chill of exclusion by the royals, her presence notably absent from weddings and major family events as she worked to rebuild her life stateside. The relationship between Fergie and Meghan started smoothly but has since faced turmoil, reaching a point where Sarah openly confessed her lack of closeness with Prince Harry's wife, saying she does not really know Meghan. They first met back in October 2016, at Royal Lodge in Windsor. Prince Harry, wanting his aunt among the first royals to meet his girlfriend at the time, facilitated the introduction. However, an unexpected appearance by the late Queen prompted a scramble, with Meghan unaware of how to curtsy correctly, an essential royal protocol she was yet to learn, reports The Mirror. Meghan Markle has revealed that she was unprepared for the formalities of meeting the Queen, having done no research on the royal family when she first started dating Prince Harry. In her interview with Oprah Winfrey, Meghan recalled the moment Harry told her she would be meeting his grandmother, saying, "And I remember Harry and I are in the car and he says, 'Okay, well, my grandmother's there. So you're going to meet her.'" It was Sarah Ferguson who stepped in to teach Meghan the royal protocol. Meghan continued, "I thought that was part of the fanfare. I don't think that's what happens inside. And I said, but it's your grandmother. He goes, it's the Queen." Meghan then had to learn how to curtsy very quickly with Fergie's help outside Royal Lodge. Meghan explained, "Right in front of the house we practiced and ran in. Fergie ran out and said, 'Do you know how to curtsy?' Apparently, I did a very deep curtsy, I don't remember it, and then we sat there and we chatted." Prince Harry also wrote about the moment in his memoir Spare, describing how his aunt helped Meghan learn how to behave in front of the Queen. First stop, Royal Lodge. To meet Fergie, because Meg already knew Fergie's daughter Huge, and Jack, so this seemed a logical baby step, he wrote. Fergie came outside, somewhat aflutter, and said, "Do you know how to curtsy?" Meg shook her head. Fergie demonstrated once. Meg imitated her. As we walked towards the door, Fergie and I both leaned into Meg, whispering quick reminders. "When you first meet the Queen it's Your Majesty. After it's just Mom." Rhymes with ham. Sarah Ferguson, also known as Fergie, made a triumphant return to the royal inner circle at Meghan and Harry's wedding in May 2018. Despite the late Queen Elizabeth II's apparent affection for her former daughter-in-law, whom she allegedly considered her favorite, Prince Philip was less complimentary, reportedly labeling her as odd and pointless. This viewpoint might have contributed to Sarah being excluded from significant royal gatherings. In contrast to her own wedding to Prince Andrew, where Prince William, Peter Phillips, and Sarah Tyndall had roles as page boys and bridesmaid, she did not receive an invite to Prince William's marriage to Kate in 2011 or those of Princess Anne's children. Nonetheless, the Duchess of York received a gesture of reconciliation when she was warmly invited to the grand celebration of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's nuptials. Overwhelmed by the public reception as she arrived, Sarah shared her touching emotions on Good Morning Britain, stating, "I felt like I was really happy for my friend Diana, who I love, and my mum and dad, and I felt honored and grateful for Harry and Meghan to invite me." The Duchess of York expressed her gratitude for the gesture, saying, "It was very kind of them and I think I can't thank them enough for doing that because it was nerve-wracking but I knew I was ready." However, it was reported that Fergie was deeply upset at being left out of the exclusive evening reception at Frogmore House. The tension between Fergie and Meghan resurfaced just months later, in October of the same year, at Princess Eugenie's wedding to Jack Brooksbank. According to the book Royals at War, written by investigative journalists Dylan Howard and Andy Tillett, Fergie was fuming at Harry and Meghan for announcing their pregnancy news on the day of her daughter's wedding. The book states, Meghan put her foot in it when she decided that it would be the ideal moment to announce that she and Harry were expecting their first child. The authors added that this was a huge social faux pas, stealing the limelight from Eugenie, who was furious, as was her mother, Sarah. Rumors of a feud intensified when Fergie tweeted a picture of her royal wedding outfit at the same moment the Duke and Duchess of Sussex announced they were having a baby. The official announcement was made by Kensington Palace at 8:40 a.m. on Fergie's 59th birthday, coinciding with Sarah's tweet thanking her dress designer for the outfit she wore at Eugenie's wedding. Fergie flooded social media with posts praising her daughter and new son-in-law, conspicuously omitting Harry or Meghan from her acknowledgements. However, it appears any leftover resentment has dissipated as Fergie consistently defends the Sussexes. Regarding the much-talked-about Oprah interview, Fergie declared, "I'm a great supporter of Oprah and everything that she does. I wouldn't presume to give advice to the Duke and Duchess of Sussex except to say to be happy." Sarah Ferguson frequently reminisces that Princess Diana, a dear friend of hers, would have undoubtedly been proud of Harry and Meghan. Their interactions likely reconvened at the late Queen's funeral, where Fergie confirmed exchanging words with Meghan, who seemed absolutely beautiful. Meanwhile, Fergie resolutely avoids criticizing the Sussexes' choice to step down from active royal duties, citing her own history of similar scrutiny. In a candid chat last year with the Daily Mail, she expressed, "I don't believe that any single person has the right to judge another person. I'm not in a position myself to make any judgments. I have been judged all my life, and I have no judgment on the Sussexes." Moreover, she voiced that Princess Diana would be incredibly proud of all 5 grandkids, counting Harry and Meghan's children Archie and Lilibet and William and Kate's trio Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis. When questioned if Meghan has caused harm to the royal family, the Duchess responded to The Telegraph, "It is absolutely not my place to answer that. She has made Harry very happy, and that is so nice. Honestly, he is so happy with her. She really loves him. And I think that's beautiful, and that Diana would be proud of him and her lovely grandchildren." During a promotional event for the book A Most Intriguing Lady, Fergie was asked what advice she would offer to Prince Harry and Meghan regarding public marriage. Her response was, "I think the best way to answer that is to really take hold and lead by example. I wouldn't give advice, I would say that your actions speak louder than words.